What up, Angel? Talking about Madden?
Broncos, Jaguars coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Jacksonville, Florida for today's game.
A losing streak can wear down a team, and of course we've got one team coming in here having lost its last 3.
When you lose a couple of games in a row, you start to doubt what you're doing on the football field. You lose confidence. So what do as a coach in a situation like this? You make it very simple for your players on both sides of the ball. Go back to the fundamentals and just give them this. Let's out-hit the other team today, and that should be enough to help us win the game. Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Here's a look at the Broncos lineup. Surprisingly, their passing attack this year has been rather disastrous. After running it, it's 2nd down. Murray, the lone setback this time. Quick drop back. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Here's the Jaguars defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Now looking at 3rd down. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. They'll go shotgun here. Makes the reception. First and 10. Murray's going to take the handoff now. It's now 2nd down. The Jaguars call for the timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back after these messages. The Broncos go with 2 tight ends on this play. 2nd and 9. Catch made. These tackles beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. And DeMarco Murray comes down with it. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Broncos take it from the 43. Launches it down the field. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less. Just a yard away from pay dirt. This play set up by the long gainer. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. Stewart's all over that offense and brings him down.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
2nd and goal at the 2. What a first series touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down at the 28. It's complete to Allen Robinson. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Midway through the first.
Wants to go deep.
Nice catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Toss play. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. The Jaguars come out with a split backfield.
Second down and 9.
And it's complete to Julius Thomas. Thomas is met after a gain of 8.
The Jaguars understand just give whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on 3rd down. This is something they can handle.
This is 3rd down.
Snap it out of the gun. Connects with Thomas. He's tackled beyond the markers. That's a 1st down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Coming to the line at the 15.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
1st and 10.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Jaguars now move the chains.
1st down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
1st down here.
And he'll hand it off to the fullback. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Broncos defense stacks up. This is a hungry bunch that loves to get after the quarterback, loves to post numbers when it comes to sacks and quarterback hurries. Second and goal from the 2. And now here's the toss.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
Loss of 2 on that play. Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Runs it in for the touchdown. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. Looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Jaguars setting up for the kickoff. It'll be a touchback.
The Broncos offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Going for the home run. And there's a great catch.
A foot race to the end zone.
In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarters formation here for the defense. Slashing to the right side. In the end, it picks up only a yard. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Robinson's got it, and a first. First down, offense readying for the snap. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They need to get the play off. Reaches out and grabs it. Shazier's going to make the tackle.
What you saw there was a good job by the receiver. Run that curl route and then see the quarterback, watch the ball, then attack it. Good job of getting your hands on there and making the catch.
Rivers is 6 for 6 now with that completion. First down here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Trying to beat the play clock. set up screen. Hill's there to take it down.
The Jaguars did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Rivers has now completed his last 7 passes. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Throws the pass. Green's got the catch and the first. First down at the 35. Toss to the outside. The Jaguars get a first down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars take it from the 23. That's a gain of only a yard. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Jaguars come out in a bunch set. McFadden on the screen. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
The Jaguars do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. The Broncos load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
The Jaguars go with the pass that time on third and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a fourth down situation.
The kick is good. That field goal brings them closer to the lead here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, and midway in the second quarter, you know, players, they start watching that scoreboard, and just like the coaches, because they know halftime is looming, and they want to be in a good frame of mind when they go in at halftime.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Murray. Fowler's able to read that play and make the hit. 2-minute warning. Second down coming up.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The catch is made by Dwayne Allen. Trevathan that time on the tackle. The Broncos with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. Third down. Takes it from the gun. And going to be dropped for
the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He steps out.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Jaguars will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Washington gets the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Green's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
There's a flag out. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Third down after the penalty. The Broncos at the line. Dime package. Third down and 1. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Here you are, fourth down, short yardage to go near midfield. You lose it. It's the end of the first half. If you go for it, miss right here, you can put yourself in a big hole going into halftime. So the answer is don't do it. Don't put yourself in a big hole. Punt the football, but you never know. A lot of things go through the mind of coaches in situations like this.
And he's out of bounds.
That time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
The Broncos come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-10. The Broncos line up in the pistol offense. First down at the 16. Still not taken down. And that picks up 3. The Broncos have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. 2 tight ends on the field here. Keeps chugging along. That would come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the third quarter after this. The second half is officially underway, and he'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Jaguars offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Jaguars take it from the 33. That's a gain of 10. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down. Looking across the middle. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Jaguars take it from the 43. Robinson's tackled down at the 45.
The Jaguars just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Jaguars line up, split backfield. First down at the 45. McFadden makes the catch. And they are in on McFadden. This time for 5.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Rivers, his completion percentage, 80% on the day. Second down and 5. Connects with Thomas. Has 12 on this play.
The Jaguars, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. First down here after the completion. Play clock's running down. They're going back up top. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and 10. Allen Hurns with the grab. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Jaguars did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down at the 25. Julius Thomas gets his hands on it. Thomas is brought down after picking up 11 on this play. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Now first and 10. Toby Gerhardt grabs it. The Jaguars now move the chains.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Rivers, his completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that Man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run. Nice touchdown.
And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Broncos talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Out of the gun. Royal can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the quarterback. That time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Jaguars go with the dime formation here on defense. Second down and 10. Stewart's the one who brings him to the ground. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Got a flag. Allen can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. The Broncos snap it at the 31. Murray looking for space. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Good job by the defense that time, creating a fumble. And that is truly a takeaway because that hard hit took the football away from the runner.
First down at the 47.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
Loss of 5 on the play. Ryan Nassib will take it right from the center. First down at the 27. Murray's handed the football. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Broncos come out in the pistol. There's some shifting around in the backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. You see,
the defense gets a sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Third down after the sack. Quarters formation here for the defense. Out of the shotgun formation. Only 3 plays. That incompletion brings us to 4th down. The Broncos call for the punting team. Green's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now. The Jaguars were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
They better hurry to get the snap. Rivers looking long, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a big opportunity. Anytime you get somebody behind the defense open, and the receiver's there, but the quarterback just overthrew him.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
2nd and 10. They're setting up screen. He's tackled right at the 43.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Coming to the line at the 43. The Jaguars will look to get to the 37 to pick up a 1st down. The Jaguars take it from the 43.
It's intercepted.
Shazier is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Broncos offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Murray's tackled down at the 29.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Murray, toss play here. Ends up picking up 3 yards. The Broncos offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. Set up now at the 26. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Good for only a yard.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the 4th quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
It's 3rd down coming up.
The Broncos need to get to the 19 to pick up a 1st down. He'll throw it over the middle. Lining up here, looking to tie the game on this field goal try. And the kick is good for 3. And with that field goal having tied it, this promises to be a super finish to this game, Phil.
All right, coaches, it's up to you right now. Who's going to choke? Who's going to make that bad call? Because I know one of you two will. Can't wait to find out.
The Jaguars now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 17-17. First down at the 23. Looking to go deep. Incomplete.
In the NFL, you got to throw the football deep down the field, but the quarterback he overthrows it.
The Jaguars at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Second down and 10. Screen. Brings it into his body. Has the first down. Now looking for more. He's in the clear. The 30. The 20. The 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown. Still a lot of game to go, but they've taken the lead on that touchdown.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Anytime you take the lead in the fourth quarter, that is a huge deal because we're talking about limited possessions, limited time on the play clock. This puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
He'll have a chance to take off. Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Broncos put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points. Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And intercepted. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Jaguars taking the field on offense, coming up a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Toss to the outside. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Press coverage all the way. Jacksonville in the end zone for the touchdown. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. Makes the PAT. The Jaguars ready here for the kickoff. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. He's tackled right at the 24. And a run back of about 19. The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Broncos have it at the 24. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And it's complete to Dwayne Allen. On the way, third down. No huddle time. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're set to punt it away now. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Jaguars offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
First down at the 31. Smith's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 35. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and a long way to go. He's tackled right at the 31. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Third and 9. Got drilled as he throws it.
The Jaguars don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. That's a little bit of insurance for them with the field goal here midway through the 4th quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was. That was a good drive by the offense, and really some bad play calling on the defensive side. No wonder you're losing this game.
Blindly spins away from the hit. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That return's good for about 22.
The Broncos ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just...
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Rmsl backing off the line, shotgun formation. From the shotgun. Throws the pass. And it's swatted away. Third down on the way. Murray split out wide on the left.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
One-handed catch. Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to all play together.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Broncos come to the line with an empty backfield from the shotgun. And they get the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
No one was open.
The Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Going for it on fourth down. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Inside the 50. First down and 10. Handoff by Rivers. They'll mark him at the 40. The defense will take the penalty.
The Jaguars offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
They bring in the extra tight end. Outside now on the toss. That leads us to second down. Looks like a penalty on the defense. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. Handoff made. And gains maybe 4. The Broncos, 1 timeout remaining. Setting up now at the 45.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Down the field. Makes the... Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
He made it. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. He'll take it from the 6. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, you know, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game and just know today the team on the other side beat you up and they were the better team.
They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout.
Let's go. First 38. First 38. Get ready.
2nd and short. Allen's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Get ready. 295. 295.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
And here we have second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Has his target. Stewart's there to make the stop. Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. The Broncos get a first down. The Broncos have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
From the red zone, playing press coverage to the outside. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Royal on the reception. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. This win, Phil, how much will it mean?
Well, Jim, it means a lot. It's another victory, one step closer to the playoffs. Big stuff.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.